How do we create the goal that we want? How do we build in the principles and beliefs into our team that we want? Well, let's look at this sequence of play from our 2010s and let's break down exactly all the things that we put into training that we can see right here in the game. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to watch this together, and then towards the end, I'll come in and we'll talk about what we're seeing. You comment below what you're seeing during the game. With the team in blue, of course, you see it on the screen. Tell me what you see from your perspective. What are we trying to do defensively? What are we trying to do offensively? See if you can recognize our principles, our values, our beliefs, and the way we play. It's weird to hear yourself talking as a coach in the video. Okay, they were offside in this moment. Okay, here we go. Just missed that final ball right there. Okay, gotta turn it down a little low. Okay, now here, switch of play. Another winger. Overlap's coming. Okay, here's where the goal's about to come, and this is what I really love, like to see your principles that kind of come to life as a coach is just so exciting. I put a ball into the box. Okay, here's the goal coming up. Spoiler alert. Big punt. What a header. First ball forward. Brenner's in the box. Goal. Okay. So comment down below what you saw from your perspective. What values, what's important for us defensively. If you've watched some of our previous videos, you probably have an idea. You're going to hear me say pop. Our pop. And then offensively. So let's talk about some things we did well offensively that we believe in. And let's talk about some things that we did well defensively that we believe in. Okay, so let's go. Let's watch it again. Okay, throw in. Okay, most people would say, why didn't you try to keep the ball there in that moment? For us, this was probably our first or second game, probably third game of the season. And so we were really still building in our mind what we believe as what's important to us. So in this moment, I don't mind that going long. Okay? Because if you watch previous videos, possession for us is not just about moving the ball sideways or slowly. It's about drawing the opponent forward so we can attack the space in behind. Drawing the opponent out wide so we can attack the other side. Okay? That's what possession is for us. It's a way of bringing the opponent to one space to create space in another space to attack them. Okay? Ball goes long. We win the first ball. This is our striker with the ball right now. We lose it. Okay? Don't mind if we lose the ball. Just be immediate counter press to win the ball back. Now, look at our line. Okay? This guy should be up a little bit more. There's no perfection in soccer. So I'm showing you even our guys made mistakes. We all make mistakes. Our job is we want our line to be high and hold high so that we can continually press the opponent in a small space instead of having big gaps between our midfield and back line and our midfield and our front line. If you look at where we are, from right here, our center back to our striker is maybe about 40 to 50 yards, maybe less. We want it like that. We want it to be compact so we can counter press and we run short distances instead of long distances. Okay, that's some of our defensive principles. Okay, we win this ball right here because we were organized. Okay, look at that. Let's go back 1 second. I love this stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying them. Okay. Good body position. Look at our center mid. This guy right here is elite level. He's an elite level ball winner. He just knows how to win the ball. I don't understand how. It's so unconventional. He just knows how to win the ball. And this is a lot of stuff. He hasn't really been trained a lot of it. It's just natural instinct. Okay. Watch him. Watch his position. He sees the ball. He sees the man. Boom. Just knows where it's going to be. Plays the first ball forward. Now we're into a 1v1 situation. We love putting our wingers as much as possible in 1v1 situations so that they can continually. Here he goes again. Just knows how to win the ball. He's gonna. It just the ball just finds him. Okay. And what we did, I talked about being the high line, being compact as a unit, especially on the defensive side. This guy was offside because look at our line. Our line is all the same. Okay. Here's our other fullback. Here's our fullback, center back, center back. Two sixes. We're in a 4-2-3-1. And look, man, like that right there in our belief, we were a little bit stretched out. You can see the difference now between our back line right here and our front line. See how much space there is? I don't like that. I would like it for our striker to be maybe about right here. Our center mid to be about right here. But the game, the way they were playing, was really, really direct. And so it caused us to have that moment where we were kind of stretched out. Okay. But our back line did a great job about holding them offside. They were offside. Okay. We get the ball back. Now, here's a moment you're going to see our principles. Okay. Comment down below the possession principles. What do we use possession for? Why do we use possession? What's our goal? What's our vision for possession? Okay. Our vision is to draw the opponent either here, there, wherever we want them so that we can attack somewhere else. Draw them to one space to create openings to play through them, around them, or over them. Okay? That's our belief. Now you're going to see right here. What did this pass do? You're already seeing it happen, hopefully. What is this pass forcing this guy to do? Okay? What's next? You should already see it. Bang. Boom. If he wanted to, he could have got on the half turn and we played into other center mid, a 1-2, and we're out. Okay, he decides to play this way. Now, that ball went to our winger. Our winger comes inside. Now we're forcing, with our fullback going forward, we're forcing this guy to have to stay home, which means the middle of the field should be open. Yes. Now, we drew them to this side to create space on the other side. Okay? Our beliefs in possession. Okay. Now, let me talk about this. This guy right here, he's a small kid. Small kid. Okay? Small guy, I won't call him a kid. But he's super. I'm going to give you this concept. Okay? He just field maps. Okay? You might not understand, like, what is field mapping? Okay? It's a new concept that I've kind of created it's a way of saying it from my own personal belief. He field maps. That means he has an idea where everybody is on the field pretty much consistently. So when he gets the ball, it looks really, really, really smooth. It doesn't look forced. Look at him. Bang. Knew exactly where he was. And he just maps everybody. So it's almost like he knows that his mind's like a GPS. Get the ball, turn left in 30 feet. Get the ball, turn right in 20 feet. He just does that so well. Okay, ball goes long. Now, we practice that right here. We practice this so much. What happens, especially because if we want to be high and compact, okay, and look at our distance, striker's here, center back is just a little bit more out of the screen. We talk about what happens as soon as we lose the ball. If you want to win, go to that previous video. If you want to win a championship, you have to know what's going to happen when we lose the ball. That's vital. So the ball gets kicked long by them because they were super direct, going straight from back line to front line and running it behind. As soon as we teach our center backs and our center mids right here There's basically a box. We have two center backs, okay, two center backs and two center mids. We create a box in the middle, and we should always outnumber their two strikers or one striker. So as soon as our center backs win the ball, they're looking to give the ball to our center mids, so they have a target to head the ball to. So then we can start building our attack again. Here it is right here. Two center backs. One is right here. One's here. Center mid. Center mid. Now we can win possession and continue our attack. See, here's our box I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1. We should win that 90% of the time. We're good defensive position. Good rest defense. Okay. Now the ball comes here. Good decision making. We get off the side. We drew them to one side. Now they're disorganized. Look at the gap. See the referee is? Look at that gap right there. If our striker showed, we could play into his feet. But our winger showed, and we play with relative width. Comment down below if you know what that means. Relative width, to provide us with not so much that we're trying to, we don't want our winger all the way. We play in a 4-2-3-1. We want him more like a 10. We don't want him all the way over here by the parents on the sideline. We'd rather our fullback make more of that run, that overlapping run. Yeah, he backs into the space. We put him a little bit too far. He probably should have came and showed into the ball, but that's okay. We win the throw in. Now we get a run from our 10 through the half space, and now we're thinking this is our principles. Once we get in the box, we want a first post, back post, PK spot run, and then a late runner kind of around the 18. That's our principle. That's what we believe once we get into these moments right here. Can we put a cutback cross? First post, back post, PK, 18. That's where we want the ball. We don't get it. Good decision making. First touch, serve into the box, keeper saves. Now, here's the way we play. We play with risk. Okay, it's just what we do and what we believe in. I think being more aggressive is better than being more passive. It's just what I believe in. So if you look, here's our right fullback. He's super high up the field. Okay, here's our center mid. Here's our other center mid, two center mids. And then here is our center backs a little bit further back. We know this team is going to go super direct. They're not going to try to build as much as they're not going to try that. So here it comes. They want to go straight into their 9 and then get it off of them. Okay. I think this is their 10, winger. Their 9 may have already gone a little bit further. I'm not sure where their 9 is right now. Yep, there's their 9. Okay, our other center back stepped up to win the first ball. Our other center back dropped to cover. We have our little balance right here. And then we have our box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vital to make sure we win a lot of first, second, and third balls, which is one of our principles. Okay, now, once we win this ball, we're looking to think, how can we, because we've won it, this is our 10 right here, okay, 2 6s and a 10. Once we won the ball, we're thinking, how can we play the first pass forward, because the defense is disorganized. They've either pushed up, in their space behind, which is where we want to attack. They've either pushed to one side and their space on the other side, which is what we want to attack. These are the things that our guys and our players are trying to learn. What happens once we win the ball? What happens when we lose the ball? How clear can we be to get our ideas across regarding that? Okay, here we are. Now, I told you before in our previous videos, our striker, for the way we play, needs to be not just a traditional hold-up player. He needs to be more athletic, more mobile, more decisive, wants to run into the half space, more of a Kareem Benzema kind of player. Okay, not your traditional 9, but more run into the spaces, showing deeper, connecting the midfield to the midfield in the front line, almost like a 9.5, 9-10. Okay, a little bit of a mix. He comes and shows to this ball, receives it perfectly. Now he's facing. Now this center back has to make a decision. Okay, if I go to the ball, I leave space behind. It's 1-on-1. Okay, he doesn't. Now this is position. Look. Okay, Our 9 is actually going back post. This our 10 is coming into the run is 18. Our winger is going also. I think he might be going back post too. I think it's a little bit off on that one, a little off on the spacing. But we're in this position. What do you think is vital in this moment? Okay, here's what I believe. I believe it's vital in this moment. If you have the 1v1 and you can get to the byline and cut it back, do it. Okay, what actually happens in this moment? This is where I give players creativity. He goes to dribble, cuts it back. I think he actually loses the ball, but we'll call it cut back. And he goes to cross it. He told me that. He didn't read the shit this. He crosses it. Bang. Deflection. Goal. So if you look at the sequence, for us, we talk about it consistently with our groups. Pop, possession, organization, pressing, physicality. All these values and then sub principles that goes along with those, all these values help give our players clear ideas exactly what to expect on and off the ball so that we know when we go into these moments what we're looking for. And then anything outside of those, we give the players creativity. That's where creativity comes in. So you're like, how do I want my players to be creative, be more creative? Or how do I become more creative as a player? What is the coach asking you to do? What does he want from you with the ball, against the ball, or without the ball? What are you doing? What does he? What does he? What do they want? What do they want? Know that first, and then be able to decide what do I bring in these moments. What can I bring to these moments to make the team better? Not just myself, the team better. So you saw right here, this guy right here, he's really, really fast, really, really direct. So I'm telling him, hey, if you get those, go 1v1, take the guy. Take him on. Because he may beat somebody and put a service into the box. That's something that our other winger doesn't really do much. Our other winger is more like a 10. He drifts inside, he connects, he looks to play little combinations or shoot outside the box. That's his role. Those are the creative things that they bring to the team that makes us successful in what we're trying to do with our principles. So ask yourself as a player, what do I need to bring to the team that adds on to the coach's beliefs? And if you're a coach, maybe you're asking the question of, okay, what specifically do I want and I believe in personally? Because when you know exactly what you want in and out of possession, then you can ask more from the players because it's a clear idea. And then you're asking them, hey, here's what we want to do. We want to, when we don't have the ball, we lose it high up in the opponent's half, immediate counter press. I'd rather you counter press and we foul somebody and then have to get behind the ball than us just try to get behind the ball really quickly, slowly get hit on a counter because we play really high up and we want to press the opponent in their half. So understanding those little things allows you to become more successful on and off the field, and you become clearer. And when you're more clear, then your players feel more clear. And when your players feel more clear, you get to see more execution happen. All right. Well, I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Thank you for the opportunity of your time and being able to talk about soccer and coaching beliefs. All right. Hope you enjoyed this film breakdown. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.